Hello my friends, welcome to another Lissa video. Today's video is going to be all Lissa life update. So what I've been doing and the awesome stuff that's happening this summer. So as many of you know, I am currently engaged to Raw Natty Nate Maris. I wear my ring on this finger because it does not fit on my ring finger, which I don't care about. And that actually reminds me that we're going to need to get wedding rings. We have set a wedding date. We will be getting married August 24th, 2019 at the Woodstock Fruit Festival. Now I'm going to explain why we chose this date and at the festival later in this video, but that is our wedding date where we are going to get married. Finally, I'm so excited. So, what's been happening over the last couple of months? I've been packing a lot here at my place in Edmonton, Canada, and we have been patiently, almost impatiently waiting for the visa interview, which has now been scheduled. I am cleaning up, I am trying to get all my photography done, I'm trying to visit with as many friends and family as I possibly can before I end up leaving Canada. So that's why I've been a little bit distant on YouTube, because I've got so much other stuff that I need to do. I still gotta file all my taxes, and yeah, just been running so many errands, and it's been absolutely crazy, but I'm loving this roller coaster of a ride. It's so awesome, and I know the final goal will be that I get to be with Nate, and that is my dream come true. What we need to do now is get through the next couple of months. So I'm going to be here in Canada for the entire month of June. And in the entire month of June, I'm going to try to film a lot more videos. I've been working on my new e-course, which is going to be called Lissa's Raw Immersion. There's going to be 30 kitchen videos where I prepare 90 new recipes, which will all be in a new meal plan, volume 3. And with that will come 30 new informational videos about the lifestyle and 30 meditation videos. And this will be a whole e-course package that should be available in fall, I'm hoping anyways, but the new meal plan should be available by the fall as well. So I've been working really hard on that. In the entire month of June, I'm also going to be working on my photography, because there are a lot of clients here in Canada who won't be able to get my photography services anymore, so I have been doing last sessions with them. I'm hoping to be able to come back to Canada at some point in the future, here and there, to do photo shoots or whatever. We'll see in the future how that goes, but for now, I am trying to get in as many photo shoots as I can for those people who want to have family photos with me. So that's basically my June. And I'm also going to be spending as much time as I can with my friends, with my family, because I'm not going to see them for a really long time. I want to see them and I want to spend this time with them. So then comes July. July is going to be a really cool month as well. So July 3rd, I have an appointment for my medical exam in Montreal. So I'm going to, July 4th. So July 3rd, I'm going to fly to Montreal. July 4th, I have my full medical exam for the consulate. I have to get like chest x-rays and urine samples and blood samples and poked and prodded or whatever they need to do for the visa interview. So then I have to be in Montreal for about 3 days while I wait for the results, and then I can go to my visa interview, which is scheduled for July 10th, at which point I'm hoping, which I'm pretty sure they will, grant me my fiancé visa so that I can marry Nate. So after I am granted my visa, I will fly back to Canada. They actually take my passport, so I can fly within Canada with my driver's license, but I cannot leave the country. So this might be a problem for the UK Fruit Fest, but we'll see. I have heard that it can take 3 to 5 business days to get my passport back with the fiancé visa. They kind of put it like a little sticker inside your passport, so they're going to courier that back to me. Once I fly back to Edmonton, Nate is going to fly to Edmonton to visit me, which will be the first time I've seen him in like 2 months. I miss him like crazy right now. It's only been a couple of weeks, maybe 3, that we haven't been together, so it's going to be an entire month and a half before I see him again. in July. So he's gonna fly up here after I get back from Montreal. The task in that couple of days is going to be to finish packing and get everything ready to go out of my apartment. And I have to get Chai a medical exam and papers to fly to Oregon. So what's going to happen with Chai, because I get tons of people asking me about this, I am taking Chai with me to Oregon. There is no way that I am leaving him here in Canada. He's my best friend. He's 18 years old, so I'm really going to see what the vet says and how we can travel with him. He may need sedatives. I'm not sure what we need to do, but I don't want to leave him here. He's been my companion for almost 20 years. I cannot leave him, and I need to take him with me. So Nate is actually going to take Chai back to Oregon himself, and Chai will stay with him in Oregon. And then around July 19th, I'm hoping I get my passport back in time for me to fly out to the UK Fruit Fest. I don't want to miss that festival. I've had to cancel the Netherlands festival because when they give you your interview date, when I got my interview date of July 10th, there was no way I could change the date or pick an earlier date or anything. They give you the date and it's like, this is the day that you got to come. If you can't come, then too bad. So I had to cancel the Netherlands festival, which broke my heart, but I need to go to this interview. If I don't go to this interview, it could be a whole year before I can reapply for a fiancé visa, and I don't want to wait. So hopefully I get my passport back and I can go to the UK Fruit Fest, where I will be presenting and having a great time with everybody. I love the UK Fruit Fest so much. And again, Chai will be with Nate in Oregon, and they will be running La Bella Fresca, our catering, our raw vegan catering company down there. And he won't be coming with me to the UK Fruit Fest. The only reason is because the timing just is not working for us around the government and what dates they need us and finances and all this kind of stuff. So he won't be able to come to the UK Fruit Fest. We're hoping next year he will be able to come. So I will be in the UK until the end of July, at which point I will fly back probably on August 1st. And my cousin gracefully offered to store my stuff in her trailer. Now she lives in BC. She's going to be driving up with her husband. They have a huge trailer. We're going to put all of my stuff into her trailer, and I will thus start living out of a suitcase. So I have to make sure that I have everything I need in my suitcase. I'll probably use a NutriBullet or something as my blender because I'm going to pack my Vitamix. So we'll be out without a Vitamix for about maybe a month or two. Just depends on when I can get my stuff, but she is going to pack the trailer and drive it back to BC. Now, I can't bring my stuff into the United States until I marry Nate and I get all the paperwork that says I am legally allowed to bring my stuff into the United States. So she's going to store it during that weekend. It's going to be a hectic weekend, but then August 8th-ish, around there, I will be flying to Kelowna to attend the Canada Fruit Fest, which Nate is also going to attend. He's doing a talk at the Canada Fruit Fest as well. That's going to be really awesome. We can celebrate being together there, and a lot of people say, oh, we need to have like a mini wedding reception there. So depending on how we plan it, we might have a bunch of people just in a circle and hang out or whatever. But that is from August 9th to 12th. And again, if you want to come to any of these festivals, head on over to the festival links. We've got the UK Fruit Fest, which is ukfruitfest.co.uk. You can go to the Canada Fruit Fest, canadafruitfest.ca, or Woodstock, the woodstockfruitfestival.com. And you can use my code RAWFOODROMANCE to get a discount for any of those festivals. So we're going to be at the Canada Fruit Fest, and then we're going to fly back. I'm going to fly back to Edmonton, and Nate's going to fly back to Oregon. I'm going to be here for maybe 2 days. I'm not sure exactly how many days, but that's going to be the last 2 days that I'm going to be in Canada. And then from there, Nate and his boys are going to fly to New York for the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and I will be flying from Edmonton to New York, at which point I will be entering the United States as an alien fiancé immigrant, and I'm going to have like this package that I'm not allowed to open. I have to give it to the immigrant officer in New York, and he's going to go through all the stuff and say, you know, it's okay, like you can come into the country. And basically that entrance triggers the 90-Day Fiance. And a lot of people know this from the show, the TV show 90-Day Fiance. That's basically what I'm doing, I'm just not on TV. So once I enter the United States, that triggers the 90 days. So once I go to the Woodstock Fruit Festival, I have 90 days to marry Nate. The best thing that we thought about to do was to have a wedding at Woodstock, and that is why we chose to have a wedding at Woodstock. I've been talking to Ann Osborne and Yulia, the coordinators there, and they're helping me a lot with planning the wedding. I've already gotten a backup dress in case I can't find a better one. That is the one that I'm going to use, so now I'm not stressed about that. Like I mentioned earlier, we're going to need to get rings. Totally forgot about that. But we really want just a nice, simple wedding. We just need to sign the papers so that I can apply for my green card. And yeah, that's why we chose to do it Woodstock. One of the other options that we were playing around with was just eloping in the Redwoods, but we would have to do that after Woodstock and after we find a place and everything, and we just thought it would be so much easier if we could just get married at Woodstock. His boys will be there, his mom will be there, a lot of my really close friends will be there, and everybody will be there, everybody I love. And it'll be in an environment where I am myself and I feel so much love at Woodstock. So I really wanted to do it where there were a lot of people that support us and love us and all that good stuff. So if you guys want to come to the wedding, you can come to the Woodstock Fruit Festival. Again, head over to the website. You can use my code, Raw Food Romance, if it's your first time you're camping. You can get $100 off your ticket. So please, if you want to come to the wedding, you can definitely come. You're totally welcome. So yeah. Then after Woodstock, after we're married, we are going to fly home to Oregon, and we'll be staying, sorry about the noise, there's some vehicles out there. We will be staying at Nate's family's land for just a little bit while we look for a new place to live. So that will be a whole new adventure that will start in September, but I just wanted to give a life update on how my summer is going to go. So you guys can follow along, please follow along. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos and vlogs of the whole process and what I'm feeling, what I'm experiencing, and all that good stuff. Some day in a life videos, what I eat in a day, while traveling, while packing. I'm gonna try and keep on point with that. It's going to be a hectic summer, so we'll see how well I do with that. But I wanna keep you guys involved, and if you really want insider stuff, follow me on Instagram. Instagram is where I'm most active. You can find me at Raw Food Romance, where I'll be sharing stories and posts and everything about the whole thing. Not necessarily here on YouTube, because it is a lot of work to create YouTube videos, especially day in a life videos. They take a lot of editing time, but stories are really easy for me to do. So if you really want to follow the insider stuff, come over to Instagram and check out my stories. The wedding is going to be streamed live. Now, I have somebody who is going to stream our wedding live on Instagram. However, it's not going to be on my Instagram account. You have to go to Nate's account to follow the wedding live. His account is Raw Natty Nate, and he will have somebody filming live the wedding. The reason why it will be on his account is because I do not have data for the United States, and I worry that if we did do live, I would run out of my 100 megabytes, like 5 minutes into the wedding, and then I wouldn't be able to do it. So we're going to do it on Nate's because he has the data package. I won't have my data package until I move down to the States. But yeah, so if you want to watch that live, if you can't attend Woodstock, please go follow Nate, and his will be live. It's August 24th, 2019, probably around 2 p.m. Eastern. That's when the wedding is set for. So excited. So yeah, that's what's happening. Again, you can follow me on Twitter at Raw Food Romance. You can find me on Facebook, Lissa's Raw Food Romance, here on YouTube, and on Snapchat. I'm not as active, but Lissa Raw Vegan if you want to follow me over there. If you want to support us through this whole stage of our life, you can grab one of our ebooks. We don't have a Patreon or anything set up right now, but if you want to support, please go and purchase one of my recipe books, or all of them, or whatever you want to do. You can find the link for that right here. Head over there. The link is also in the description below. So that is, if you, like I said, if you want to support us, totally, that's the best way to be able to support us, because we don't have a Patreon or anything like that set up yet. So, all of that said, after we get back to Oregon in September, and I will then file for my green card, I am not allowed to come back to Canada for at least 6 months while we wait for the green card, which doesn't matter because I'm going to be with my love. I just might miss Christmas with my family. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that, but whatever. It is what it is, and we are just going through it day by day. It's extremely difficult to be in a long-distance relationship, but I think we're doing really good. We're standing strong. We're making sure we message each other every single day and send a lot of texts and voice messages and videos back and forth. We FaceTime, and it's really good to have a plan. And I love that we have this plan in place because it makes the waiting a lot easier. If we didn't have a plan, it would be incredibly difficult to wait like 2 months before I saw him again or whatever. And I'm incredibly grateful for all of the money that I had saved up in years ago. And I have this nice little nest egg that I am able to do these things. My job as a freelance photographer really helps with arranging time and working from home and all of that stuff, but I set my life up that way so that I could do this kind of stuff. I didn't expect to fall into this amazing life with Nate. I didn't expect to need this money to pay for the visa, which is going to, like, all said and done, with all of the filing, the petition, the lawyer, the travel to Montreal, all said and done, is costing me about 6,000 US dollars, or around 8,000 Canadian. So it's expensive, but it's so worth it. And that's not even including all of the gas that I need to pay for my cousin to drive my stuff down to the United States, which will probably happen once I have my papers. So I'm hoping like September-ish I'll be able to get my stuff. If not, I might have to wait a couple of months before she can drive the stuff down. But whatever, again, we'll deal with that when it comes. And yeah, so it is very expensive, but I'm so grateful to my past self for saving all of the money that I did so that I'm able to do this kind of stuff. It is still extremely expensive to do everything that we do. I mean, like flying back and forth to see each other, taking time off work, all of that comes into play. But again, I'm so grateful that I had that money saved up so that I could be able to do this, because I know a lot of people probably think, oh wow, she can fly there and he can fly there and everything, but it's because I have saved up all of this money from my past. Like, we're talking years ago. I saved up money, and I was just saving it for a rainy day, and it's not a rainy day, it's a sunshiny day, so I'm more than happy to use it for sunshiny days. So thank you everybody for watching this video. Thank you for all your support, all your love, all your kind words, messages, hugs and hearts and everything, emojis that you send me. I truly appreciate it, and I know Nate does as well. We are so happy to share our love story with all of you and all our raw food goodness, and just be super happy and abundant in this lifestyle. This lifestyle brought us together, and so that is something that we hold incredibly dear to ourselves. We love raw food, and we love sharing it with all of you guys. So until the next video, guys, thanks for watching, and fruit on.